Entrepreneurial Success Mindset 20 Tips for Developing a Winning Mindset. Tip number 1, write down your ideas. Whenever you get an idea, write it down so you don't forget. It can mean huge rewards later. Many times you get ideas, really great ideas, you don't even remember until you hear somebody else with that same idea later. You say, I had that idea. I had the same idea. You see. So write down brainstorms and all ideas, even if you think it's a fleeting thought. Tip number 2, always be networking. You're going to meet new people all the time. If you network with everyone you can, you'll soon have a large list of contacts. Now, you may be going to the store, going to the park with your kids, going to the park with your friends, just going out in general. You meet people, just network. That's the best thing ever. When you have a thriving business, it's called a hustle and it's called a flow. Tip number 3, make up your own mind. You're going to get lots of advice. Listen to it carefully and then make up your own mind. Trust your own judgment. So when you're making decisions, weigh the pros and the cons and then trust your own judgment and go with it. Because if it turns out to be faulty or negative, then you can fault yourself. And when you fault yourself, you can get over it easier and quicker and move on. Tip number 4, brand everything. Your brand is how people are going to remember you in the future when they need your products or services. If they don't see it, then they won't remember it. If you're selling, let's just say you're a seller of ebooks, you let them know you sell ebooks for anything and everything. Even if you don't sell ebooks, let's just say you're a hairdresser. They know you by your hairdresser. Tip number 5, commit to learning. Learn something new every day, not casually, but as an actual commitment to your success. It's always great to know things. How else can you know things if you don't learn them? Tip number 6, write down what you learn. Learning is a process that consists of several steps. Learning is only the first step. You need to take steps to remember it as well. That's when it comes to writing it down. Tip number 7, teach what you learn. Teaching something to someone else not only ensures that you understand it, but it also helps you remember it better. In fact, teaching is one of the most effective ways to retain information, such as the best thing is you have a certain teacher in mind that you really like. Why? Because you were really able to learn from that teacher and you remember. Now me, that's another issue. Tip number 8, be social online. Don't use social media just to push products. You can network using social media as well as learn new things. Be social and contribute something to the social sphere. I like to get online and chat with my friends, with my associates, with people that I don't even know. Hey, look me up on Facebook. Tip number 9, don't work in a vacuum. You won't get anything done in a vacuum. You need other people. If you need help, ask for it. And if other people need help, do your best to help them. We seem to want individuality, and working alone seems to be what people think that they can concentrate in. But sometimes you can't do everything, and you need to ask questions of the things that you don't know how to do. Be humble. Remember, no matter how much success you attain, you got to where you are with the help of other people by information, manuals, anything. Your computer, your internet, the things that you use, the way you do the things. You mimic other things, and that's how you became successful. Be persistent above all else. It is going to take some time to achieve the success you want to be. You need to be patient. Keep going until you have it, no matter how long, how much, and what it takes to get it. Be persistent. Take care of yourself. Remember, you need to be the best self that you can be in order to achieve your goals. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, and in all other ways, spiritually, naturally. Read for inspiration. Read everything that you can regarding entrepreneurship. Read about your industry. Read what motivates you and can help you achieve your goals. There's a lot of good information out there, and it might inspire you to new ideas. Now, don't forget, with ideas, make sure you write them down. So keep good notes. Commit to a daily time frame where you will be working the entire time without getting distracted. The worst distraction I've had is email. I check my email in the morning and it takes me half of the day, and then I'm a little frustrated by all the things that I have to answer and deal with. Give yourself a time frame. I like to work from 8 to 12, and I keep busy. I don't watch the TV. I don't listen to the radio. I keep my timeline, and then after 12, I start doing other things. YouTube, Facebook, email, watching TV, and browsing. I have a certain schedule where I truly focus. I have leisure time to do things because you have to make appointments and keep appointments and talk to people, and they want to call you and they want to email you, they want to text you, they want to chat. Make sure you set your timeline. Choose your companions wisely. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded, who are like you, who are positive, successful. At the very least, have the same thoughts that you do and that are on the same page. Now, I'm going to tell you, if people come to you with negativity, sometimes it just brings you down. I wish that everybody could be happy. Take time off. When your work time is done, let's say I work from 8 to 12, I'm going to take a little time and do some other things. I will come back to doing what I was doing earlier, but not really making a commitment of it. I'm going to make some free time for myself if I just need to go shopping or just get out and talk to people in the neighborhood. I'm going to make sure I take time off and breathe, because sometimes when I'm working in the morning, I could get real frustrated. Take some risk. If you don't take any risk, you're never going to get the huge rewards that they can bring. Just like with lottery tickets, you can't win if you don't play. Be aware of your shortcomings. If you know what your weaknesses are, you will be much more able to use your strengths. Choose to work with people who complement you. If you choose people who already know what you know or do what you do, you will get a lot less done than if you choose people who make up for where you fall short. If you can't sing, find you a singer. If you can play music, you play and they sing. Be forgiving. Everyone makes mistakes, including you. When you make a mistake, forgive yourself and move on. Don't dwell on past errors. Like earlier, if you make the choice and the choice for some reason becomes wrong, then it's your mistake. Forgive yourself, get on up, walk on, and try it a different way. Thank you for visiting us and listening to our tips. If you want more tips, please visit freeonlinestorebiz.com. It will have a lot of free pamphlet report and even a free online store. I welcome you to come over and visit with us. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for watching. Get started today by clicking the link below.